Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Sonic, WWE 318, back again for another video for you guys. And today, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for my WWE Extreme Rules 2018 prediction video. Yep, we're here once again for another prediction video here at our little lodge of outsideness here in the dark, as you can probably hear echoing crickets or whatever you hear in the background. So, we're here again for shooting another 910 video. Yays. And okay, so at the time of recording this video, we are here, at the time of recording this video for Extreme Rules 2018, we're here in 1 day, 20 hours, 23 minutes, and 45 seconds away from the pay-per-view event itself. But obviously enough, as we're here for our prediction video, obviously we skipped another review. So, with this said, we are not going to actually skip that review, because obviously, spoiler alert, Money in the Bank 2018 was the last pay-per-view. I was Money in the Bank was obviously the last pay-per-view we had. And spoiler alert, it was pretty tough. It was a thumbs up show. It's not groundbreaking, but it was a thumbs up show. So instead of me going all in depth and shit like that, saying all my thoughts and shit like that, I'm gonna say right here, right now, before we actually get to some results, because I was gonna share, that's the closest in depth as I'm gonna go. But as of right now, just say my thoughts, brief summary thoughts as before we get to those results. Well, it was okay. I mean, it was a thumbs up. It was an overall thumbs up show. It wasn't, like I said, nothing groundbreaking. A lot of good matches, a lot of good moments. And overall, it was a pretty thumbs up show. Like I said, for what it was worth, with the minimum and somewhat not really built up work they were going for with Money in the Bank, it was still a result of a thumbs up show. But like I said, nothing groundbreaking, nothing awful, but a really good thumbs up show. So yeah. Now with this said, we're gonna quickly go through some results so we can get towards this prediction video for Extreme Rules 2018. So with this said, let's go in a race, shall we? Alright, so the very first match we had from Money in the Bank was the Bludgeon Brothers taking on the Club, which we had the Bludgeon Brothers. The Bludgeon Brothers was my prediction, and with this said, I won this match. So that makes my previous score 1-0. Next, we have Brian and Big Cass. My prediction being Big Cass, but I rooted for Brian to win anyway. And I lost this match because Brian came out with the win. So this makes prediction score currently after this match a tie at 1-1. Alright, next up we had Sami Zayn taking on Bobby Lashley. Wait, yeah, it was Bobby Lashley, but I put in my notes Bobby Roode. Oh my gosh, this Bobby shit is ruining my brain. If it doesn't come out on camera, it comes in my notes. I keep getting these two mixed around. I don't know how. They're both Bobby, okay? That's the reason why I get them confused, I guess. So, next we're gonna get Bobby from King of the Hill to be in the WWE. Now we're gonna have 3 Bobbys. Go figure. Anywho, all jokes aside, Sami Zayn taking on Bobby Lashley. My first match was for Lashley, but I wish Zayn would have won and please end this crap or this in the feud already, which luckily and sadly it ended because, in a sad way, because Sami Zayn is virtually out of commission right now. He's injured because of this said match, and sadly this feud ended on a sad, bitter note. But in a sense, it's okay because the feud is, well, over. So, yeah. In a sense, it's good because the feud ended. It's bad because Zayn is out of commission out of the WWE for now for being injured. So, sad face. Anywho's, Lashley won this match and it ended with Zayn ruling a good chunk of the match. Don't end up getting squashed at the end, which at that point I just didn't even care anymore. I just wanted to get a move on already at that point with the pay-per-view event. I really just didn't care at that point. So yeah. So anywho's, Lashley won. Here's my prediction, and that moves my prediction score up to 2-1. Next, we had Elias taking on Seth Rollins for the Intercontinental Championship. My prediction for this match was for Elias to win the title off of Rollins, to start Rollins on his way to maybe face Lesnar at SummerSlam. And since Elias is pretty much still over with the fans, but still I want him on seeing Rollins retain, which he ended up doing. And that makes my prediction score a tie at 2-2. Obviously enough. Next up, we have the women's ladder match. What my predictions was, my prediction was for Natalya to set up a feud with Ronda Rousey and cashing in on her later on tonight or down the road. But that did not happen, and I ended up losing this match because Alexa Bliss won, who still could have possibly cashed in, and obviously enough, spoiler alert, she did, and she was successful. So, Anyways, for point being, as of right now, we are at 2-3 prediction score. As we move on next to, oh boy, Roman Reigns, Jinder Mahal. Prediction, Roman Reigns, because just of course. And he won, of course, because of course. 3-3. Tied at 3. Whatever. Roman Reigns won, botch, blah, whatever. Tied at 3. Moving on. Roman Reigns sucks. Boo-hoo. Get the fuck out of here. Moving on. Alright, enough around this. Alright. Now we're here for Carmella taking on Asuka. My prediction for this match was for Asuka, even though I wouldn't have been too surprised if Carmella cheated her way out of it with a win, regardless of it, with Ellsworth's return or something else. And obviously, I lost that match because of Ellsworth's return. No surprise there, obviously enough. So as we said, my prediction score currently after this match was 3-4. Next up, we have AJ Styles taking on Shinsuke Nakamura. My prediction for this match was for Shinsuke Nakamura. If there was a clear winner, which I didn't think there would have been, since the feud would have continued up to SmackDown. Not SmackDown, yes, to SummerSlam. I meant to SummerSlam, but actually that did not happen because we were actually moving on away from Nakamura and Styles. We're moving away from Nakamura and Styles for Styles to be facing off against more other opponents. For Nakamura doing the same, as we're actually will see in this actual previous video coming up for Extreme Rules. Stay tuned for that. Anywho's, alright, but still, Nakamura's my prediction, and he ended up losing this match, which makes our prediction score 3-5. 3 wins, 5 loses. And now we're moving next up to Nia Jax taking on Ronda Rousey. My prediction for this match was for Ronda Rousey to win, and neither won this match because obviously, like I said before with the women's match, Bliss won the briefcase and she won the title. So my score still stays at 3-5 into the next match. As we move on into next, obviously being Jax and Bliss, which my prediction was for Bliss, which she won that match and she's the Raw Women's Champion, and that means my prediction score is 4-5. Now moving on to the main event of the match and the last match of this brief review of Money in the Bank before we move on to the main reason why you're here for Extreme Rules. And that's the men's ladder match. My prediction for this match was for The Miz to pick up a feud with Bryan into the near future. But obviously enough, that is not happening as we had Braun Strowman become Mr. Monster in the Bank, and overall with the last main score of the overall show, a 4-6. 4 wins and 6 loses for Money in the Bank. Alrighty guys, so now with this said and done out of the way, after we're now sharing my brief thoughts before we go into results, now it's time for us to actually jump into the main reason why you are here for Extreme Rules 2018 prediction video. Which, beyond this point guys, regardless of everything I just said to this point backward, this video might not last that long. Because I can tell you this right now, this build has been garbage. 0 to no build. But I say that continuously, that shows that have 0 to little built can result in glorious things on pay-per-view. Will that happen in Extreme Rules? That is to be seen. But I can just classify this right now. Regardless, if I can say other shows have been just okay, they've just been casual. There's some built here, there's some built here, but it's not that strong. But this one has no strong building toward it. 0 to no feeling emotionally going into this show. whatsoever. And that sickens me, guys. That sickens me. So with this said, if this prediction video, as at this point right now, regardless of what throwing out the money bank shit out the window, the video actually right here, right now, if this thing does not last that long, now you know why. Because this shit is fucking stupid. The build was garbage. It is garbage. All we can say is now that the build-up is done, we're heading towards Extreme Rules, and we can now see how it's going to actually play out. So with it said, let's get started. Alright, now I have actually got spit on my phone. That I was not planning on being that ranty right there. Anywho, alright, so now all that shit aside, now the currently recording this video right now, we are now currently 1 day, 20 hours, 13 minutes, and 22 seconds away from the pay-per-view event from Extreme Rules 2018. So now with this said, we are going to get started with these predictions, shall we, as we go to the bottom of WWE.com's card. As they actually just now officially fucking redid the website as of right now, because actually looking at the card all day, there was only one pre-show match. Now there's 2 pre-show matches. Now as I said, let's get started with Sin Cara and Andronis Ionomous, which is the new match, by the way, for the kickoff show. My first match is for Ionomous to win, but I pretty much don't care about this match, because I just don't care. So, Ionomous, here's your bone, go fetch. You just made the kickoff show, but still, my prediction is for you, but still, like I said, bone, go fetch. Alright, now it's time for the actual scheduled card that we had prior to that match being added to the card, with the New Day taking on Sanity in a tables match for the kickoff show. Obviously, my first match is for Sanity to win, to actually continue their push and continue their build for, since debuting on the main roster recently. And, just to give them the win over the New Day. But, obviously enough, if the New Day somehow does win and actually, wins it, then I wouldn't mind. But still, prediction is going for Sanity. Alright, next up, we have Finn Balor taking on Constable Baron Corbin. Fuck that. Just fuck that thing, by the way. Fuck that gimmick. Please, just stop. Just, God, why? Why? Just why? Anyways, moving forward, Finn Balor, Baron Corbin. My first match is for Finn Balor to win in this pretty much rebooted Big Cass and Daniel Bryan 2.0 match. Seriously, WWE, little guy, big guy, David versus Goliath. We literally just had this match literally last month. And you wonder why I'm ranting on this, and you wonder why I'm feeling pissed off on this fucking rant on this video, guys. Seriously. Times like this, you gotta get mad, you gotta rant. So, point still stands. Anywho's, that point being, point said, less said and done, Baron Corbin, I almost lost who's going to go against. Baron Corbin, Finn Balor. My first match is for Finn Balor to win this match and take out Baron Corbin. I would say Big Cass, but he is bye Big Cass. So, moving on. Point being, Finn Balor for the win. Moving on next to the Raw Tag Team Championship match between Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt taking on the B Team. My prediction for this match can go for one of these reasons. My first match is going towards Wyatt and Hardy to win this match. But there's a reason why. Earlier said and done, whenever I was prior coming on this video, playing my days out, coming through this video, I'm thinking in my head, okay, who should win this match? What's my prediction for this match? Well, earlier said and done, it was going for the B Team. Because, WWE's going to be saying, oh, the B Team, they're all built, we're building the B Team up, they're constantly winning, they haven't lost as a tag team, yada, 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 yada. But, you know what? But after you actually get on losing, the stupid bug is annoying the hell out of me. So if you do hear that, I do apologize for this. So stupid bug, stop annoying me. Anyways, when you look beyond that stuff and you actually look behind the surface of it, you do realize that this whole build between the B team and Wyatt and Matt has been with them being on the L side and taking the L for most, if not all, of the build between Wyatt and Hardy and the B team. Seriously, every single match that they've done for this build has been resulting in Wyatt and Matt constantly losing. So, with that said and done, and with that going into this match, it makes you want to say that the rub goes towards Hardy and Wyatt. So, like I said, Hardy and Wyatt is my prediction, but if WWE does in fact give the bone to the B team and actually gives them the win because of that reason, then I would not be too surprised. So like I said, we're moving forward. Next up we have SmackDown Women's Champion Carmella taking on Asuka and with James Ellsworth in a shark cage. And we have a truck or car for everybody that's extremely loud. Hello car and have a good night. Anywho's, James Ellsworth in the shark cage with Carmella and Asuka fighting for the SmackDown Women's Championship. My prediction for this match, honestly enough, should be I would want and Asuka should win this match, but sadly, I can think about it some more. I sadly don't see it happening because either way, James Ellsworth is going to help Carmella in whatever way possible, whether it be him actually getting out of the cage and helping her, or, going through the cage, actually dropping like a brass knuckle or some sort of weapon to, use on Asuka while the ref's not looking, or some sort of way that she is still going to win with the help of James Ellsworth somehow. Which, like I said, I really want that to happen, but let's face the facts, it's going to happen, but if not, then thank you, WWE, thank you. But the thing is, guys, even if Carmella would have won, this is coming from me actually going to this prediction video beforehand. I thought to myself, where would Carmella go? Honestly, you can say that this feud can continue going to SummerSlam and they can give Asuka the rub there. But what would happen if this is it? What would happen if this is near the feud and Carmella's going to run with the championship? There's no one else here. That's where that something would have happened, where it could have been Becky Lynch, who is not on the card, mind you. Not on the card, WWE. What the hell? Becky Lynch, not on the card. But yet you put Almas and fucking Cara on the card, on the kickoff show. What the hell? And bear that in mind. Why is a match like Finn Balor and Baron Corbin on the main card, where you have a match like the New Day Insanity on the kickoff show? That does not add up. Literally. But point said, I'm no longer gonna rant anymore because I'm not gonna get more frustrated in this video as he already is. I'm not gonna get frustrated. So point still says the whole kickoff show is kind of in a mix of just randomness and just why the fuck are you doing this versus if you should be doing this and not that. But point still stands. Point still stands that Carmella really. If this is it for Asuka, the only female I can ever see possible going next is probably going to be Becky Lynch, because she's really the only diva on the roster of SmackDown who's really never gotten that close to a championship shot in a while, if at all. I mean, she's just sitting here feuding with who? Like the Iconics, I think they are? Like, okay. She could be doing so much more, so much better. So, if this is it for Asuka, and she's not going to win this match, the only thing I can see possibly is giving Becky Lynch the rub and actually giving her her shot that she truly deserves. But that is to be seen and that's to be said if this is actually all said and done for Asuka. With this said, if this is going to go through and I win my prediction, and Carmella actually is going to win this match, and this is it for Asuka, Because I can say that this right now should and could and should be Becky Lynch and Carmella at SummerSlam, with Becky Lynch winning the title. She needs to win the title, or hell, at SummerSlam alone, whether it's Asuka, whether it's Becky, whether it's Naomi, whether it's Charlotte, whoever it may be at SummerSlam, someone needs to get the title off of Carmella. Please. And thank you. Now said. Moving forward. So Carmella, my prediction for this match, even though I would wish that Asuka would have won this match. Alright, moving forward. Next up, we have the Royal Women's Championship match between Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax. My prediction for this match is a tricky one, because this is going to be an Extreme Rules match where, logically, anything should go. And when you think about it, Alexa Bliss has an outsider, and Nia Jax has an outsider. With Mickie James signing with Bliss and Natalya signing with Jax. Which, mind you, another thing one said, they should be reversed. It should be Natalya and Bliss with Nia Jax assisting Natalya. Sorry about that. Because this whole build of this match has been around Bliss and Ronda Rousey, who is friends with Natalya. It should have been her to take the place of Ronda Rousey and say, hey, she's my friend, I'm going to stand up for my friend, you got my friend in trouble, you got my friend suspended, and I'm coming after the title because I want to stand up for my friend. And because you got Mickie James around, I have backup with me, and boom, Nia Jax, right there as her assistant, backup plan, bodyguard, or whatever you want to call it. But still, point stands, this shit should be reversed with Natalya in the match and Jax on the outside helping Natalya. But, point said, it's WWE for you. Anyways, so logically, these two should be 50-50. They have Bliss has got Mickie and Jax has got Natalya. So these two are even on the playing field of this match. But with that said, you might ask yourself, Sunday 318, what is your actual prediction? Honestly, guys, I don't know. Like I said, and with this whole entire show, the build has been garbage. It's absolute trash. I have no feeling for this match. I had no initial reason saying, oh, Bliss should win because of this reason. Or I should say, hey, Jax should win because of this reason. I have no words to say. Other than the fact of saying, Nia Jax should win because obviously because of WrestleMania, she's the bigger girl. She's the stronger girl. She's going to win because she's going to dominate Bliss. And that can be the most obvious answer. That can be the most obvious answer and obvious way I can say this prediction. But honestly, right here, with the assistance of Mickie and Natalya on the outside helping both of them, if at all, if they're actually allowed and actually are going to be there on ringside at all for this said match, then, and with the stipulation of both helping these two out, and with the whole stipulation of it being Extreme Rules, mind you, the sides of this should kind of can still go in both ways, can still benefit my prediction with it being Alexa Bliss. So with this said, I'm gonna put my safe prediction in and say my prediction is going to be for Alexa Bliss. But I would not be too surprised or shocked at all if they give the win to Nia Jax. So with that said, we are moving on from this match. After my phone is apparently trying to search up on but whatever, my phone was trying to search something up on WWE.com, but it wasn't. I'm not letting it do it. So whatever. Moving on. Next match, which is none other than the United States Championship match between Jeff Hardy and Shinsuke Nakamura, which surprisingly enough has 0 to no belt. Other than the fact of saying, oh look, I'm Jeff Hardy, I'm calling on Nakamura, come fight me, come fight me, come fight me, and fight me in Extreme Rules, come fight me, let's fight. And then, other than the fact, was sadly the fact of Nakamura being injured for the past 2 to 3 weeks with a dog bite attack from a police dog. for him being gone for the past 2 or 3 weeks to finally be back this last Tuesday on SmackDown Live with him tagging with Rusev, with Styles tagging with Hardy. So, besides that match and Jeff Hardy calling out Hardy, Hardy's calling out Hardy. We're gonna have Matt and Jeff again. Do not do that, WWE. Even though we're on 2 different brands, do not do that ever again. Please, do not do that. Unless it's gonna be a good build. But point being, we're getting out of hand. But point being, we have Hardy, besides that tag team match between Styles and Hardy and Rusev and Nakamura, and the whole call-out shit with Hardy calling out Nakamura continuously, there is no build for this match. So once again, I have no reason for saying which one or the other. But now that I actually thought through it before I come on camera, I actually do have a logical prediction for this. Because of this reason of there being 0 to no build, my prediction is going to be for Jeff Hardy. Because there is room to improve from this match, and saying the fact of how Nakamura has been injured and has been missing on, for the past couple weeks on SmackDown because of him being bite by a police dog, they can still do this feud, continue this feud, they can actually put story into this feud and actually go to SummerSlam to actually legit, to pretty much apologize for this match, or there being apologize for this feud to have no, story for this feud, let alone to actually have a story and have a reason why they care about this match, to actually, give these guys a reason to fight at SummerSlam and legit have be excited for this match, So, yeah. So, with that reasoning, my prediction for this match is going to be Jeff Hardy because of that reason, but I wouldn't be too surprised or too shocked if they give the win to Nakamura to see where he goes with the championship. So now with this said, I am moving on from this match, and we are moving on to another big talker. Man, it's a marathon of big talks. Big talk and big talk and big talk. Next up, we have potentially the match of the night. There's 2 matches. But potentially this match here will be the match of the night. Calendar match is going to be the Intercontinental Championship match between... random dust running away in my throat. Cough, sorry. Man. Anyways, botch, that cough attack happened. Now, obviously after that random attack from a random cough bubble, we have Dolph Ziggler taking on Seth Rollins. So now, in a 30-minute Iron Man match. So now, with this said, since this is another big talk match, what is there I have to talk big about it? Well, obviously enough, it's an Iron Man match, and logically, and this whole show applies to this, there should be no rules. But, knowing WWE, they like to trick their words around with each other to promote shit. And obviously enough, Ziggler's got McIntyre on his side to help them. So, that gives reason for Seth Rollins to actually have little to no chance of winning this match, logically, right? Well, there might be a slight little rumor that's flying in the air recently about something that could either help Rollins, but yet again could ruin Rollins in this said match. Who am I talking about? Dean Ambrose, of course. Logically. Or, and this is just me saying this, Jason Jordan? I know a lot of people don't like him, myself included, but they're both on the lines. They're both ready to come back, so maybe Jason Jordan, but mainly all the eyes are on Dean Ambrose. So mainly Dean Ambrose. So, yeah. So, with the senses of both Dean Ambrose / Jason Jordan and McIntyre, on each other's sides of Ziggler and, Rollins, this could result in something where Ziggler has an advantage of winning, but yet again, Rollins has an advantage of winning. But yet again, on the side of Rollins, we have a way he could either win or lose. Which is what I said before, with a small rumor of Dean Ambrose or Jason Jordan coming back and helping him. Because he could either Dean Ambrose or Jordan, because I gotta throw that in, by the way. So Dean or Jordan could either help Rollins or ruin Rollins. to set a feud for SummerSlam for either with the title or without the title. Because obviously enough, they can come back and say, got all unhappy, yeah, Rollins has got hope, Rollins has got faith, he's got a friend on his side. Go Ambrose, go Jordan, whatever. And say, hey, you helped him win the match. Yay. Oh no. Yay, you won the match. Yay. Oh no, he attacked him. Heel turn. Boo. Or just, oh no, he came back and turned heel on Rollins. Boo. We're gonna give, something like that. Whether Rollins gets the title and faces them at SummerSlam, or just wins the title alone. So, that can let alone the fact, given the fact of how that could go, that could still happen. So, yeah. So like I said, with all this mixture of both reasons of both Jason Jordan and potentially Dean Ambrose talk and potential talks and kind of rumors can say that they could come back and actually help Rollins in this match. With also the senses of Drew McIntyre on Dolph Ziggler's side, this match should be and could be, like I said, should be the match of the night of this whole entire show. So, with this all talk set in mind, you might ask yourself, what is my prediction? And that I shall leave you with, obviously I should tell you, will be this. I am going with Rollins to win this match, regardless of where it goes. Even if this whole bullshit doesn't happen at all. Whether this bullshit I said before happens or doesn't happen. Because let alone the fact, Rollins can still lose or fall in this match by the hands of McIntyre, but the McIntyre can still be thrown out. Like I said before, this whole show is built of there are no rules. Rules are out the window. But WWE likes to twist that word around and say, oh yeah, logically, Dolph Ziggler has a friend. Dolph Ziggler has a friend on his side, and logically, he should be there 100% throughout the time to help and conquer Seth Rollins. And logically, if he wanted to, he could just come in and actually attack, and this could be actually a 2-on-1 match, logically, for that stipulation in mind. But WWE obviously does not, like I said, wants to twist their words around and say, hey, guess what? Hey, McIntyre, you did something with Seth Rollins to make him lose a match. I'm the ref. Get the hell out of here. So, that can happen, and that can still result in Rollins still getting a win. But still, no matter what way it is, whether it's something on the lines of either a return from Jason Jordan or Dean Ambrose to help him or destroy him to get a feud going for SummerSlam, or something along the lines of McIntyre getting thrown out of the ring and losing faith in Dolph Ziggler's side, Rollins can still win this match and get the title back from Ziggler. And that is the reason why I'm going with Seth Rollins to win this match against Dolph Ziggler. So now with all talk and all stipulation out of the way of this match, we are going to move on to the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship match with the team of the Bludgeon, blah, I'm getting hot, blah. Gosh, it's getting hot out here. And here's the Bludgeon Brothers and Team Hell No for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships. Now you might ask yourself, Song 318, what is your prediction for this match? Well, guys, we're in for another talk group for you guys. So, now what do I have to talk about? Well, Team Hell No, in the eyes of its fans, has been low at best. Yay, they're here for the first week, but they're not really no one really asked for it, no one really wants it, but we have it. So, anyway, yeah. But the reason still says that why we don't really want or need it can result in the ways of how this could actually be built and how the Bludgeon Brothers could either take this match as a giant L or a giant W. Because this can either result in one or two ways, for the Bludgeon Brothers can still win this match. they can either win this match a basic way where Bryant and Kane can get some altercation, actually start can start hitting on each other, and actually, if Kane can actually turn on Bryan, and that can be the fault of the match, or after the match, Kane can actually turn heel and actually, take out Bryan. That can be our turn for Team Hell No to have a feud towards SummerSlam to hopefully, end this shit, hate the stuff, and finally put Kane to rest so we can move on to go away and, go towards, better things in his personal life, being a mayor of Tennessee somewhere, so he can do his personal shit with that shit, his political shit, and out away from the company. But there's also a thing going on with The Miz, and Dan Bryan's contract with him apparently not being signed to the company for that much longer, him kind of wrapping up his role with the WWE recently. And with all this said with The Miz, I am hoping it's not going to happen, because like I said before, The Miz and Bryan is a WrestleMania caliber match, and should be done at WrestleMania next year. But with this thought and the rumor set in mind that Dan Bryan may not be with the company not much longer, that we may get some sort of interference with The Miz here at Extreme Rules to set up the match that we don't really want to see happen this soon, but could potentially still happen this soon, with The Miz taking on Bryan at SummerSlam, with The Miz coming in and ruining their chances of winning this match. But the thing is, Miz is not scheduled to be at the show. The reason being because he is scheduled to be somewhere else to do something for the MLB All-Star Game. But the thing is, WWE can plan this thing out to where they can have this match happen later on in the show to give Miz enough time to do his duties with the MLB, promoting WWE or whatever he's doing with the All-Star Game, to catch a flight across the way from Washington or wherever it is, to go all the way to Pittsburgh for Extreme Rules, to have time to run in and take care of Bryan for that reason. Like I said, I wouldn't want that to happen, because like I said, it's a WrestleMania caliber match. But with Dan Bryan's career hanging in the balance recently, who knows what's going to happen. But likely not, like I said before, The Miz is a small bit of thing that can happen. But mainly, if Team Hell No is going to lose this match, I can see it being where Kane turns heel on Bryan, and they go ahead and make a feud out of Bryan and Kane, and let that be a basic WWE plotline for give Daniel Bryan something to do with Kane at SummerSlam to say goodbye to Kane and let him be on his way, and let that rest for this match. So with this said, but still, with all this talk and mention in mind, I am still going to, like I said with the Nia Jax match with Bliss, I'm going to put my safe prediction here and still state that I'm going with Team Hell No to win this match. But if they do not win somehow, regardless of those two ways I mentioned before, then it will be okay, because the Bludgeon Brothers really deserve to have more push and more build and momentum. Because if you can see that happening with, like I said before, with Team Hell No being a team that wasn't really needed, really never really asked for to come back, with that, especially with that words tasting your mouth, that can still, for people who want to see the Bludgeon Bros to see that you go somewhere with the tag team division, that can be seen as them being kind of wasted and kind of not necessarily jobbed, but just overall just kind of unnecessary for them to lose momentum in the tag team division after them being promoted as so strong, as so developed, as so, such dominant characters in the tag team division. So, with that said, that's what I'm saying right here. My safe prediction is for Team Hell No to win. But if they do lose because of one of those two ways, then it will be A-okay for the Bludgeon Bros to take the win. So with this said, Now we're going to move on to hopefully one of the last 2 matches of the show. Actually, how many we have? We have 1, 2. We have 3 more matches. We can do this. We can do this, guys. We're almost there. Which, next up, now continuing next, we have Braun Strowman taking on Kevin Owens in a steel cage match. Now, with this said, my prediction for this match is going to be none other than Braun Strowman to win because, and this is kind of it's a prediction within a prediction, it's an exception moment, guys. I have a prediction within a prediction. Because, with this whole feud being a whole feud between the pretty much being a Tom and Jerry cat and mouse game with Owens and Strowman, you know, being continuously monster destroying little guy. Ooh, watch Kevin Owens being destroyed by Strowman, you know, over and over and over and over again. You know, I say this being the previously end point of that feud and continuously once again. This could be the final strawberry. This could be the final cherry on top of the cake for this match. Being that this whole thing could be maybe a quote-unquote squash, not really a squash match, but a glorified squash. I guess you could say a glorified squash match disguised as a steel cage match, with Strowman pretty much dominating this match and pretty much having pretty much a lot having a laugh moment saying ha ha. Kevin Owens is getting dominated by Braun Strowman like over and over again. It's not like we've seen this over and over and over again, guys. So, yeah, this whole thing could be the big grand finale of that shit. Or WWE can actually be smart, actually give us a legitimate match between Owens and Strowman, which I hope actually happens, because obviously Strowman's cool and Owens is cool. Those two are really good superstars, and when they come together, they can result in and they actually do great things. So, with that said, you know, why can't we have a good match with Strowman and Owens? Just saying, WWE. Just saying. So, but still, my prediction within a prediction is that this is going to be a glorified squash match, and that Braun Strowman's going to win this match, and win either climbing out of the cage or pinning Kevin Owens in the ring. Or heck, why not? Or heck, wouldn't that be funny? Wouldn't that be funny if actually Kevin Owens actually somehow does get squashed in this match, but Kevin Owens does win, because what would happen if actually Braun Strowman actually throws him out, like throws him against a wall, and the cell actually breaks, and Kevin Owens rolls down, and boom, Kevin Owens wins. What a shock factor that would be. That would be a laugh my ass off moment of the night. What a moment that would be. But still, at that point, Strowman would still win this match, so yeah, who cares at that point? Anywho, now that said, I am going to move on to the next 2 matches so I can get the heck out of here, because I am losing my voice, I am sweating, and it's hot, and these buzz are still going on. And this video is probably going to be longer than I imagined, but if it is, I do apologize. Anywho, this is seriously, guys. I don't know why. I feel like I'm seeing like I'm reviewing or going over a WrestleMania quality show, which in reality I'm not. It's Extreme Rules. Like, what the fuck am I doing? I don't know. Anyways, I'm not wasting more time. Let's move on to the next match, which is gonna be quick and simple. It's Roman Reigns and Bobby Lashley. No one gives a solid fuck about Lashley and about Roman. I was going to say Strowman, but no, everyone should and still love, everyone loves and should still respect Strowman. But no one gives a shit about Roman Reigns or Bobby Lashley. And this was supposed to be a 5 or 6 man qualifying match for Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam, which could have been a quality main event, which this is rumored to main event the show over AJ fucking Styles and Rusev, because fucking Roman fucking Reigns. Of fucking course. God, this company's fucking retarded at fucking the time. Fuck Roman Reigns. Fuck him. God. I'm sorry, but I have to get that out there. Just that one outburst of Roman Reigns, just fuck him. But still, little to no words about this match is that no one gives a fuck about Reigns, no one gives a fuck about Lashley, but so no one gives a fuck about this match. But still, nice result, 73-18. You have to have a prediction. So what's your prediction? Roman Reigns, of course, because he wins. Whoa. Still, Roman Reigns to win this match and to possibly, more than likely, 99% chance, go to SummerSlam and fucking beat Brock fucking Lesnar and become the Universal Champion. Because we love Roman Reigns. We love Roman Reigns, guys. Don't we love Roman Reigns? We love him. We buy his t-shirts. We buy his merch. We have posters over our walls. We have him as our we have his speech on our ringtone. We love Roman Reigns. Enough is enough. Put the dog to sleep ASAP. Or turn his ass heel ASAP. Please. Please. Thank you. Moving on. Roman Reigns, our prediction for this glorified, longer than expected mini rant in one big old ball video. Moving on to the actual should have been and should be the main event of the show, but it's going to be out because of fucking Roman Reigns. LOL. Is going to be AJ Styles and Rusev for the final match of this video for this Extreme Rules prediction video. And with this said, ladies and gentlemen, we can land this on a more positive note because you know what I have to say about this. Because obviously, 100% prediction is going to be for AJ Styles. Everyone says that because it's going to happen. But Rusev in the end still comes out, will still walk out a winner of this match as well. Because this match alone is going to be the dominance test to show that Rusev is a talented wrestler and talented person on the roster to prove to creative, to prove to everybody backstage that he's no small talent. He is not a jobber. He can prove himself as a top tier superstar and a main eventer quality superstar with AJ Styles. This is pretty much AJ Styles is going to win this match, but still, moment where Rusev can say, hey, look at me. You think I'm a stupid idiot, right? Chris Jericho reference, but still. You think I'm a stupid idiot, right? You don't think I can win this match and prove myself I don't wrestle. I can't have a good quality match, right? Well, watch me go out here and tear the house down with AJ Styles. Have the second main pretty much match of the show matchup. So pretty much, yeah. AJ Styles is going to win this match, but this is going to be a dominant and provoking match for Rusev to shove the finger right up Creative's ass and prove how good of a superstar he is to all the stupid idiots that run this fucking corporation. And to show how good Rusev is as a good, talented superstar on this roster who deserves more than he is given credit to. So with this said, and ladies and gentlemen, I am tired, I am exhausted, I am drained out of my mind making this video. I can't believe I'm saying this. A prediction can be a rant prediction. I can't believe I'm saying that, guys. I never would have thought I would have even done this or to say this, but this prediction video drained me. This company drains me, guys, because it's crazy to see how creative minds like this speak quality words to hopefully listening people who actually has a solid brain cell to wake up and realize these companies' flaws and realize their flaws and points out their flaws so we can shove it to the finger of the creatives and realize what the fuck they're doing. Which is funny because this Monday Night Raw before this show was the worst viewed Raw in history. If that doesn't show quality otherwise, to us fans showing them the finger, I don't know what does. So hopefully, I seriously hope this company's downfall shows what they're doing wrong so they can wake the fuck up and realize this company needs something and really deserves something to revive this company and make it the company that it should be. So, like I said, with a show that has zero to no build, literally no feelings going in, and creative minds like that to apply to predictions have little to no reason to say because of there being little to no reason to actually like or even care about the show. I hope this show is going to be pretty good. But that's to be seen, guys. That's to be seen. So, will it be review her Extreme Rules? I don't know. But you might as well take this fucking prediction video as you freaking as his own freaking review for Extreme Rules, whether it's actually good. But if it is, and if I don't make a review, I'll come out and say next time for seriously prediction video that hey, Extreme Rules was pretty good. So yeah, I'm done. I'm tired. My voice is gone. I'm drained. I'm tired. I'm bored. I gotta get the fuck out of here. So with this said, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. With this said, Extreme Rules, little thoughts going in. Can that actually help it? Excuse me again. This part goes flying in the air. So yeah, Extreme Rules. Going in, no thoughts. Can it help it? Let's see what happens. So, with this said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Sanjay 318, and I'll tell you guys next time for either my review of Extreme Rules or my SummerSlam 2018, I'm actually 2017, but 2018 prediction videos. With this said, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm Sanjay 318, and I'm signing out. Peace, ladies and gentlemen.